what we'll do is we'll have.
All right, everybody, welcome to the webinar today. Um, my name is Trevor Peters. I'd like to personally invite you to expand your mind a little bit with us today. Um, there's a lot going on in the world today, and to set that all aside for just a moment and focus on what we can really do to take action for our future personally. And let's see here. Where's my background? Usually have one here. There we go. Not in orbit. There we go. Now I'm in orbit. All right. Well, since the color's off, I guess that's just how I'll have to live today. But so we're going to kind of walk through a little bit of what Onpassive has currently and what they plan to offer as a solution to the online community in a whole, in its entirety. So I'm going to share the screen here again. And we're going to kind of just take a walk here through the Onpassive blog. Let me hide these meeting controls because they are in my way. All right, so you can see here the Onpassive blog, onpassive.com/blog. And there's different categories that are over here. Some of the recent posts, how to create a mind-blowing social media campaign. So yeah, let's just click on that. We'll see where that one takes us. You can see this was written here today, October 30th, just a little bit ago. So killer tools to win social media campaign. It goes on through there, talking about dealing with the digital marketing world, especially in the COVID-19 pandemic. You're welcome to go and read through this yourself. You don't have to be a member. You can participate and read through our blogs and learn more about us just as a regular net surfer. So Wishpond to grow your audience and sales. So people love to search and share great online deals, and social media is the best place to do the same. Gaining a new customer base and building more visibility for your brand can be done quickly with social media channels. Now, we all have seen some of the different things that Facebook and MySpace had going kind of pawn for pawn against each other. And Facebook ended up being the winner of that with a better, more desired product. And it eventually made MySpace obsolete, even though it's still there. You can still go check out your MySpace page if you ever created one to this day. So tab site for website promotions and social media. So that talks a little bit about one of the tools that Onpassive is going to have. And some of this information comes out and we don't even know about it as founders. I didn't know about it until this very moment when I clicked on it. So Wishpond increases email subscribers engagement growth to get better retention and response. So this is going to be a really good tool for any small businesses or even scalable to much larger businesses to see where their engagement and their growth is coming from. Here you can see the tab site for website promotions and social media. So attracting new followers with the help of any particular social media tool is simple. All you need is a compelling website and active social media presence for your organization. All you need to opt for a social media tool called Tab Site for your purpose. After logging in, you can start promoting your website and social media channels using these tools. Um, so this is something brand new. I hadn't even known about it until just this very moment. Something kind of cool. Go read through it. Find out about this stuff. It's really amazing what's going to take place here in the next few weeks and months going forward once Onpassive launches here in 2020. Soft launch is any day now, any minute now. So here's another cool thing. Elevate your brand with AI. Let's find out how they're going to do that. AI as a game changer to the next level with Onpassive. AI has taken the world of digital marketing by storm. Most of the companies deploy this top-notch technology to develop the data-driven concept of digital marketing. This part of digital marketing is instrumental in terms of creating an effective brand campaigning strategy. AI assists companies. Oh, we got somebody that's not muted out there. If you could go ahead and mute out, that would be fantastic. So I don't have to skip to the other screen. Appreciate it. Thank you. AI assists companies and organizations to come up with highly personalized customer-facing experience at a very cost-effective rate. AI helps to utilize every communication and interaction with customers of prospective consumers at the best possible competitive price ever in the industry. It enables a user to increase the amount of investment in some other place. Brands who have integrated AI as part of their strategy have increased revenue growth by 39% by reducing the cost to 37%. So this is all relevant for those who have brands already, and using AI already integrated in the tool set helps that brand reach a broader audience and gain that advantage in a faster form than if it were just natural and migrated the natural way. But when you introduce AI, it compounds things exponentially. So key takeaways from this, those who are yet to focus on the AI-enabled brand boosting system must focus on taking care of it themselves. So some of the other stuff here, let's just check out the Onpassive Twitter page. Oh, this is Facebook, Onpassive Facebook page, my bad. And you can see they've got some different content posted on here. Benefits of using AI in digital marketing. Kind of went over that a little bit in the blog there, but they follow the same trends and techniques. You can see there the house from Up. That was a cute movie. So top challenges. Facebook's up to date, ready to go and support. Lots of people commenting and sharing. Look at that, 40 shares just on that. Being ethical AI, bring ethical AI in place. And that's really what we're seeking to utilize AI for as a tool, 100% ethical, because we teach it to be that way. And our actions speak volumes for all who are watching. You can see here the Twitter page. Got to update it here. Really cool, sharp graphics. I really like the way Onpassive is branded themselves for all of us to utilize and build our own foundation kind of off of that, because we're all founders in this together. We're all partners, we're all one, we're all equal. Everyone has the same chance for success in Onpassive. And that's one of the most amazing parts of this is there's no pecking order, there's no hierarchy. We're all equals and we all participate equally in this together. So if you're part of Onpassive, you're definitely in it to win it. Let's see their Instagram page here. Really cool graphics. Everything's all sharp and up to date. Life-saving applications of AI technology. I think if you click on this, it has a little description too. Yeah. From recruitment process, automation to marketing, AI technology has transformed everything. And that's what Onpassive is going to do for you. Everything. It is all done for you, 100%. You just, if you want to, you can sit back on your royal booty and do nothing after paying Onpassive to do all the work for you. Never mind those that have a little bit more drive and ambition for themselves and also like to cut time frames. That will compound your efforts exponentially. So just something to think about here. Let's go check out the Go Founders page here. So Go Founders is one of the products Onpassive came out with early on to provide a firm foundation for all of us founders that have been involved with Onpassive since the beginning. We actually purchased access to become part of this group of think-alikers, if you will. I think I just made a new word. But anyway, and we also get access to this back office here. We can log in. All of this information that I've just showed you right here previously on these other pages can be found below here. You don't even need an account for Onpassive to access this. This is all free information and it's available for you 24/7, 365. Let's see. So these are some of the things that I like to spend my time listening and when I get a chance to watching. As a owner and operator of a full-time carpet steam cleaning business, I have very little time to dedicate to actually watching videos. But I do listen to it in my headphones, and that's a lot of fun too because I can visually make up my own stuff in my head as I'm listening. You can see on Passive Nation here, they've got well over 350 videos, platform of over 10,000 subscribers there. Their Facebook page is well over 15,000. I think it's maybe over 20,000. You can see Peter Rogers there in the picture. Him and Red Redfern have started the Onpassive Go Founders site there. Onpassive Bill Must, he does daily blog videos that do like a AI talking video with some pretty cool animations and stuff. You can go check his channel out too. And he just takes information right from here, straight from the blog, and implements it. Let's see, that's the Onpassive corporate main site right here. Looks like more people need to go and subscribe to it. Shame on you all. And this is one of our leaders out of Africa. She's based out of South Africa, and she does pretty amazing things on Facebook as well as YouTube as well. And I've been watching this guy since like almost the beginning, since he came here. He released an ebook. His name is Jeffrey Morlock. It's available once you become a founder for you to look over. It may even be available as a non-founder as well. Pretty intensive ebook, well over 40 pages, and it goes through pretty much the basis of the mindset of how Onpassive is going to release in the different phases moving forward. Go Founder Onpassive page there as well. And this guy right here's been on the top of my list lately because I watch quite a few of his. He's been doing one-on-one videos with Ash Mufara. Here, let's just go over there real quick. They're a little bit long, but I can assure you they are well worth it. Let's go over here actually to the videos, and you can see how many views that we're getting here. Just in a day, over almost 2,000 views. And let's just listen to that here for a second.
Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Bill Williams, and we are fortunate tonight to do another one of our interviews with Ash Mufarth of Onpassive, of course. Onpassive is the company of the year. I think for the future, they're going to be the company of the decade. It's going to be good. Tonight, we want to talk about, in our interview series of People Want to Know, we want to talk about small business. What is the solution for small business that Onpassive offers? Why Onpassive is attractive to the small business world? So Ash, let's get into that, and we'll spend a few minutes digging in on that specific topic right now.
Good evening and good day, Dr. Bill.
All right, so you can watch the rest of this a little bit later on and find out for yourself what he's gonna announce to us and how that's gonna get implemented. It's already up on YouTube there, so you can go and look for it. It's Dr. Bill Williams here. We'll go back to his page so you can see it. Dr. Bill Williams Onpassive Leader is the name of his YouTube channel. So go and check that out. You can see some of the other leaders here. This is the onpassive.com site. You can also see all this for free. You don't have to be a member in order to go and look over here. There's so much information, so much content for you to be able to review here and decide for yourself whether or not this is something for you. You can see Jamaica, Portugal, Germany, Spain. The languages that they speak as well are represented by the flags there. So that makes it handy. United States, Papua New Guinea. He also speaks Pidgin. United States, India also speaks Hindi as well as English. Canada also speaks Hindi as well. Ghana speaks Russian and Armenian. Italy, several there from Italy. India, lots of folks from India. We actually have an office, several offices that are actually based out of India here currently. And you can find out a little bit more about those here on the site as well. Let's just go over there real quick, see if we can check it out, see if it's on there. Well, I know it's here on the contact us. Bangalore, United States, Hyderabad, I think that's how you pronounce it. Onpassive is a real business, you can see, as is. You can mail them a letter, tell them thank you for allowing us to become founders in such an amazing opportunity moving forward here. So I'm going to stop the screen share here now, and we'll open it up to anybody else here that's joined us. And I think we're going to kind of do a little bit shorter of a meeting today due to there being lots of festivities and things going on currently. But Edward, you want to say a few words and welcome any potential new founders that may view this here in the next going forwards?
Yes, good evening. I need to congratulate you, Peter, for your stardom. Just the other day I saw you on big screen, and that was very good to see. You know, you represented Onpassive power.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much. Thank you very much. It means we're getting somewhere. I see Billy McLean is in. First, welcome, Billy. I hope you find something very interesting as you listen. And I hope if you are not a a member, a founder yet that you'll soon be.
Oh, Billy's been a founder for a long time.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
she's part of Kevin's endeavors.
Okay. So
Wasn't
she
able to
should be
make it
welcoming me
today.
then.
Yep. She has actually spoken on a few of our webinars together with us.
Oh, okay. Well, my
Yep.
memory seems to be going then.
Yep. It's okay. We're all excited in the moment and there's a lot going on. So the few memories that we do have to latch on have to be the precious ones.
Okay. So just to say that we have made the right decision to be part of this massive undertaking, and it's just a few moments away. And as long as we maintain our trajectory and our focus, I think we're going to be very thankful that we did. And I would encourage everyone in the small window that we have to come and register, get on board while we still can, and we will never regret that decision that we have made. I think those of us who have been on board for a while, as we saw the transition from where we were to where we are now, I think we can all say that we made a good decision, and we will be ever thankful to Ash and his staff for what they have done on our behalf. And we want to be very thankful for that. And the kind of excitement that is going around is almost like a number of hurricanes combined. And Facebook
it's
is feeling the tension.
it's faster
Instagram is,
than one founder per minute signing up
yes, yeah,
currently.
it's just amazing. And the other companies are starting to feel the pinch, and they're coming up with all kind of, I wouldn't want to say fake products, but they're trying everything in the book.
They're
In
starting to
fact,
smell the coffee, I
yeah,
think, that we're brewing over here.
in fact, they might join Onpassive sooner rather than later.
Yep.
And so I think we are well placed, and we just need to continue and keep the faith.
100% agree with you. You know, as we're going forward, and I've just kind of had myself beside myself with everything, and just kind of everything's been, as far as On Passive goes, such a joy to share that any negativity that I do get, I plow right through it, because there's so much positivity that is going to be bestowed upon anyone that receives this as the gift that it is, because it truly is a gift that we get to share with the entire world. And what a better way to do it than in the fashion that we are. I mean, this is like an elegant limousine that is being pulled up for us to all climb inside of and taken on the ride of a lifetime in. It's just unheard of. The
A friend of mine would refer to that as a well-oiled Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, right. Or a Maybach. There you go.
Yeah.
Maybach is, I would have to say, the new Rolls Royce of the automotive industry. Rolls Royce, don't get me wrong, they still can make a name for themselves. I was watching. You ever watch that Supercar Blondie
Yeah.
on Facebook? Man, she goes to drive some pretty amazing cars. It's got a luggage compartment right in the side where you
Wow.
open the door at. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. Rolls Royce really does well too.
You know what amazes me a lot? The interior of yachts and those type of vessels. They have a way of polishing those things. And that is what Unpassive is all about. It's everything good that we know, well polished and improved. And you cannot get it better than that. It's everything that we know that is good, well polished and improved, enhanced. And so we cannot have it better than that. It is the best, and it will remain the best for a long, long time.
No doubt.
In spite
Without
of the
a
money,
doubt.
in fact, the money is really just the icing on the cake. But there is so much there are so many other things.
I'm going to
Even
share my
without,
screen again.
yeah, even without the money, we're still well off. You know. Go ahead.
We're going to go to our Onpassive Power channel here. And I made a video. Let's see where we're at here. On October 26th, so 3 days ago now. It's already gotten more views than any of our webinars or anything else that we've ever done by double. And I'm going to share it real quick because I think it's pretty cool. All right, so here we go. Let's make it full screen. Have you seen this yet? I got to wait for it to load here. So as soon as that loads, we'll be
No,
able
I
to.
haven't. I haven't.
You haven't watched it yet? Okay. It's only a minute long.
Okay.
Let me hide these controls. Here we go. Wait, did I share the sound already? Yes. Okay. Here's my favorite part. So what'd you think of that? That was pretty cool, huh? Ash would be proud. He loves things that do
Have
with
Ash
space.
seen this?
I don't know
Have
if he's seen it yet or not.
Oh,
But I did mention it in the webinar chat yesterday. I told him I made us a space video. So I'm sure he'll see it eventually.
yeah,
I
he
didn't
had
realize.
one. He said he had one in mind. And I was thinking, this has got to be it.
I didn't realize you had those skills, man.
You know, it's just an app that I'm sure Ash is going to have something similar for all of us to be able to use in the company. Let me look and see what it's called here real quick. There was one that I used before called Boosted. And this one I think is called, here, let me go over here real quick. Magisto, like magic without the C, and then STO, Magisto. That's the name of the app that I use. But yeah, I'm almost 100% sure that Ash would have something similar, if not better than that. Because their videos that they make are sharp, you know, like the ones that I play at the beginning of the webinar.
Yeah.
That's better than mine. Mine is I mean, I'm proud of it, but it's still a little bit generic if you ask
Did
me.
you enter this one in the contest?
No, I just created it because I was feeling inspired, and
Okay.
that's what I ended up with.
Okay,
It looks expensive.
What, the Magisto?
No. The video.
Oh, the video?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's his thing, outer space, and so he will probably love that.
Not probably. I think he will. He's a spaceman.
I think that music was fitting for it too, because that was
Oh
the
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
that was the theme to, I don't know if you remember that movie from back in the 80s, the 2001
Yeah.
Space Odyssey. Yeah, that was from that Stanley Kubrick's movie. It was a good show.
Yeah.
Remember Hal,
Yeah.
the robot AI? Yeah. We're gonna have a Hal for Onpassive for sure.
Talking about AI, I mean, AI is very intelligent. I mean, everything you touch on the internet now tends to want to predict to you what you're going to do. And it's just amazing what it can do.
Well, I mean, it can't predict what we're gonna choose, but it can really
No.
entice you. That's
It
for
gives you
sure.
options. Yeah, it gives you
Yeah.
options.
That's what I like about it, though, because if somebody's
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, maybe I am in the mood for whatever's blah, blah, blah being advertised, that's the winner chicken dinner right there that everybody was
Yeah.
talking about. And so,
Trevor,
yeah.
okay. Let's see. Back to 3 and you're free. Okay. Okay, can you explain that to me?
So you'll have to go back and watch the webinar again to get what I was saying, but there was a certain amount that was quoted. It was between such and such number, and it was lower than such and such number, but higher than such and such number. And that was going to be the only cost to gain the value that Onpassive is going to provide to everybody. That was my understanding of it.
Yeah, you're
So
correct.
once you achieve 3 that have valued the cost to be well deserving of the more than abundance of value that we're going to be receiving, then your cost recurring monthly will not, it will be paid for out of your profits. That's kind of how I understood it.
Okay, right. Okay, now, once we do the pre-launch, is that going to continue on into the launch?
The only thing that's going to continue on, from my understanding, from what we have established right now, is the database from timestamp of entry and payment for the founders going forward. And also for the founders going forward is the marketing campaigns that will start in pre-launch will continue for founders for their longevity. As long as they remain an active founder, those marketing campaigns will continue, to my understanding. So that's what will follow through. And any of the content that they've provided to us up to this point will probably migrate over as well. But we'll have a little tab in our paid back office area of Onpassive that will be for founders only. And as founders of Onpassive moving forward, we will all also have recognition in in the online structuring of Onpassive as founders as well. Like whenever we comment or share or like, or we create something, it will be by founder such and such, founder Trevor Peters, founder Billy McLean, founder Edward Henderson, going forward. So that's kind of my understanding of going forward, how everything's going to work. The bonus that was mentioned, and we won't talk about the amounts, that will only be for the pre-launch. It's a bonus. You know, we've come along this far as founders. We've built this all together as a foundation, all of us together. So Ash thought it would be a kind reward for those that have done and are still doing considerable work going forward, that they should be rewarded going into launch. And I definitely 100% agree with that.
I tell you.
Right. Well, okay, do you have anything to help grow a person's followings or a person's,
So
group?
I kind of align with the philosophy of what Marty DeGarmo from the Leadership Council and also from Onpassive Nation has mentioned. Get people to these public webinars. They're all over the place. Become a member of all of the Facebook groups. Also look in the community in the back office, because a lot of them announce them at that time, and just make friends. And a lot of times some of them are even in other languages. Ash mentioned he sat there and he said he knows like 5 words in Hindi, but he sat there and watched almost the 2-hour webinar that they did, just because he was entranced at their energy, at how they were expressing their love and care for Onpassive. So yeah, get people to those Zooms, and they'll be able to decide for themselves. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But you can definitely put salt in his oats bag. So it's just how
make him want more.
Exactly. We're not trying to twist anybody's arm or make them think one way or the other. It's just, here's the information, take it as you will, participate with us, become successful, or don't. I mean, hands down, that's what it really boils down to. And if you go through enough people, even if you don't, Ashley said everything will be all done for you. All right, hang on a second. Go ahead and talk, Edward.
Yeah, so Billy was asking about the soft launch. It has a definite period of time, and when the soft launch is over, then the real launch will take place. So everything that happens in the soft launch, and we'll have tested the payment structure and so on, then it will end, and then preparation for the real launch of Onpassive itself. So by that time, everybody will know what is going to happen, how it's going to happen, and what to expect and so on. Hi, how are you?
Say hello.
Hi,
How are you?
Evelyn.
All right,
This
welcome.
is Evelyn.
Evelyn. How old are you, Evelyn?
3 years old.
Oh my goodness, 3 years old. When is your birthday?
June 5.
June 5th, yeah. Yep, she'll be 4 there on June 5th.
June 5th.
All right, baby. You got to be careful because you might unplug stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a handful. She's our little unicorn fairy princess.
Oh boy.
She's making faces now.
Yes, yes.
Well, we got just a couple more minutes here. The countdown has begun. It's like 4 minutes left. So the unfortunate thing about Zoom is they limit us to this enjoyment.
Yes.
Yes.
Soon Onpassive will launch. But hey, listen, let Daddy finish saying his final words, and then you want to say goodbye too? Okay. You don't have to whisper. Just say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. Just good chatting with you this week. Pressing forward. I mean, that video has kind of gone viral a little bit. If you want, share that video and just put your link with it. And any of the other videos that, you know, have a lot of content, that's a good way to, you know, kind of piggyback and use the foundation of the other leaders of Onpassive to help promote your business. I mean, some of them even have their links in there too, but they always say if someone else has brought you to this page or this content, to get back with the person that, and that's respectable, you know. I can
Yes, very much so.
Right.
So nobody's here to try to take anybody from anybody. I say that all the time. So
There's
we're all
enough for
in this
all of us.
one big Onpassive family together.
Right. Well,
But
okay.
until
All right.
next time, guys, we'll see you next week.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, we're celebrating independence this weekend.
All right.
Yeah,
Happy
so
Independence,
it's
Dominica.
all about culture.
Definitely. 100%.
Take care then.
I'd like
All
to
right.
learn some of your culture and try some of your food.
Okay. Anytime. Just hop on your yacht.
Hey, let me ask you something, Edward. Do you have any content in Spanish, and are you fluent in Spanish, being that close to Venezuela?
No, not at all.
Okay,
Not
I
at all.
I
Sorry
just
about that.
figured I would ask. I'll look in other places. But
All right.
anyway, till next time, guys. We'll
Take
talk
care.
to you
Take
next
care.
week.
All
All
the
right.
best.
Bye bye.